Now, yesterday I made the video, the simplest way to burn body fat over 40, I think it was. So it seems right today that I show you how to build muscle after 40. Now I'm going to give you the simple 4-step formula that I use to do it. This is very, very simple. As usual, this video and or content is not for basic amoebas. If you can't watch like a 6 to 10 minute video, it's probably not for you. If you haven't got the concentration span to sit through something for that long, how are you going to have the discipline to apply this stuff that I'm about to tell you? So if that's you, just click off now. It's absolutely fine. I'm not going to be offended. Just go watch something else. You know, I used to be so skinny, like so skinny. I was a drug addict for over 24 years. I hated my physique. I fucking hated it. I felt so embarrassed about my body that I wouldn't take my top off, even in the middle of summer. Like, I would rather walk around all day and get sweaty and like sand all over my stuff at the beach rather than take my top off. That's how embarrassed I was about my physique. You know, I had no confidence. Yeah, it's nice to be healthy and it's nice to be fit and strong, but really, you want to feel desired, right? You do, like everybody does. Anyone that says they don't is just lying. You want to feel like someone wants to have sex with you. And I didn't feel that way for a long time. Obviously, now that I put the work in, things are very different, and I'm glad to say. Now, when you get over 40 as well, you have things like the dad bod myth, okay? You're basically taught and conditioned to believe that it's okay to get fucking fluffy and have like muffin tops and back fat and love handles and all this other shit. That is absolute fucking garbage. Why is it so fucking acceptable to let yourself get fat and out of shape at any age? You have to have a bit more respect for yourself. You have to have a bit more love for yourself. No one else is going to care for you. No one else is going to add muscle to your frame for you. And no one's going to hold a gun to your head to fucking make you do it. You have to take care of yourself. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to the people around you, for that matter. If you can't take good care of yourself, how can you take good care of somebody else? Anyway, I'm ranting, I'm getting off topic. Let's get into the 4-step formula. And this is absolutely free. I'm not going to charge any money for this. Just take the advice and just follow it. Now, the first thing I did was I worked with a personal trainer. Now, I like to think that I had an idea of what I was supposed to do. But the main thing that I got from a personal trainer was having accountability, like knowing that someone else was looking over my shoulder and tracking my workouts, seeing how much I was lifting in the gym. I'd send him my calories every day so he knew exactly what I was eating. If you have any self-respect as a man, when you know that you're being told to do something and you're supposed to follow an order, you will do it. If you have any self-respect. So like the main thing that I really got from a personal trainer was having that accountability. Now, accountability is better than fucking discipline. Like if you have low discipline, like having accountability is the one. I'm telling you, like, it works. I don't know why it works, but it just fucking works. So having this personal trainer, he had been through multiple bulking and cutting cycles. He's in incredible shape. He had all of the knowledge and he taught me everything, gave me the blueprint. He told me exactly what exercises I should be doing, how often to do them, how often to change my weights, how often to change exercises. Like, he knew absolutely everything. He gave me the fucking blueprint. It's like someone giving you the roadmap, right? If you didn't have Google or know how to read a map and you knew you had to get from point A to point B, there was multiple directions you could have gone, it would be easy to get lost, right? He just said, like, do this, do that, do that. It's basically like it foolproofs the result. It's so good, like being able to work with someone and having like a mentor. That's what people say, like, about working with mentors. It is priceless to have someone who has the experience and who's done it already. It just takes all of the learning curve out of it. The next thing that I did was I added a calorie surplus, right? So I figured out what my BMR was, and we were quite aggressive, to be honest. Like, we started at a 400 calorie surplus, which is, you know, it's pretty large. At least for me it was. At that time I was eating like 3,000 calories a day, or 2,800 I think I started at. And then we went from the 400 calorie surplus, added a bit more over time. So basically I was training with the amount of calories that I had. When I felt the training slow down where I couldn't lift quite as much, we added a little bit more. If I got on the scales and the scales weren't moving, we added a little bit more. So it's constantly tweaking and just, you know, tracking the progress of the workouts for one and my weight. Eventually we got up to like over 4,000 calories, and I thought that was an insane amount, like when I started. But when I got to that point, I was just hungry. I was just hungry. So it's not a problem to consume that amount of calories. The next thing that I did was pin down the workout plan. Now it was a 3-day a week, 3-day full body split. So we trained the whole body 3 days a week. Now the benefits of this are you get plenty of rest in between your workouts. So I do like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So you've got Tuesday as a rest day, Thursday as a rest day, and then Saturday and Sunday. And then you can just go again the next week. I find having that 2-day break at the end of the week was really good as well, because you just get that extra rest, right? Another reason that this is so good is because I found it much easier to stick to. You know, if you're not needing to go to the gym like 4 or 5 times a week, it's just simple. 1, 2, 3, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's it. My brain just liked that. I like the simplicity of it. Also, I'm pretty fucking busy. So like it's nice to have a workout plan that fits around the rest of my life. You know, children, other stuff that I'm doing, working, YouTube videos, whatever it may be. It's just great to have a simple structure to be able to follow. If you're interested in working with me one-on-one as a personal development coach, I'll put a link in the video description. Now, the fourth part to this is consistency. There's no shortcut. This shit takes time, and you have to be consistent with your workouts and with your calories. I never ever went under my calories, and I never went too far over either. I never missed a workout in the gym, like not one day. You have to be rock solid consistent, otherwise this shit doesn't work. And I never did that before. Like I'd always try something for like 8 weeks or something and be like, oh, this isn't working, or you know, I do a selection of exercises and I didn't see the results from them, so I stopped doing them or I switched them, rather than just sticking to it. Really, the results come after time. It can be hard at first because in the beginning you don't see a single bit of difference. When you don't see the scales move, or you're struggling to lift the weights, and it's just fucking hard, right? You have to persevere, because it all comes with time, like anything else, right? Every man has the right to feel strong. You should never, you know, feel embarrassed about your body, or, you know, unconfident or feminine like I used to. Every man has the right to be desired. And if you follow this step-by-step formula, I have no doubt that it will work for you, because it worked for me. Guys, remember, it is your God-given right to be successful, and it's your responsibility to reach your potential.